Hello everyone, my name is Glyn I'd like to talk to you about addiction, if that's okay, and about my understanding and my feeling and my behaviour around addiction. Being an addict, what does it mean? Well, I've been addicted to drugs, I've been addicted to alcohol, and I've been addicted to gambling. It doesn't mean which addiction that you have. Addictions are all about being lost. All addictions are about being controlled. Addictions are about abusing your own body. And it's also about living through trauma and hiding from something. It's about living in a dream world. One thing I don't like when people talk about addicts is about being clean. I don't need to be clean. I was never dirty in the first place. So why do I need to be clean? Addiction is something that you don't choose to be when you're born. An addict is not something you choose to want to live by. But to do with addictive behaviour, there's certain behaviours that you have to do to feed your addiction. So how do we help people with addicts? What we do with addicts is help them to understand why they become an addict. A lot of my addiction behaviour were through trauma. I hear voices, I hear Ben's and a woman's voice every day, and I was told that by taking drugs it would normalise the voices. I never wanted to be an addict. What I did want is the escape. All addictions are about escape, escaping from reality. The reality of the grunge that you live in every day, reality of poverty, reality of abuse, reality of debt, reality of losing your family and your friends, reality of death. Whatever it is that you turn to addiction for, it's okay. But it's not about blaming the person for being an addict. It's about nurturing and love and showing care and compassion to the person so they stop being addicts. I've not took drugs now for 17 years. I've not drunk for 12 years. And I've not gambled for 6 years. Why? Not because I'm not an addict, because I'm still an addict today. What I am today is I'm not a functioning addict. I don't use my addiction to mask my feelings, my emotions, my anger, my displeasure, my guilt, my despair. I don't mask my addictions through my mental illness. I accept who I am with all my flaws. Yes, there's certain things that I don't do every day. I have a plan in place. I don't carry money. What do people do with money? It allows them to buy drugs or drink or alcohol. So I don't carry money. I've got a plan in place with my bank where I'm only allowed to take £20 out a day unless I'm with my partner who can take more out. So it's about putting things in place to enable you to live a normal life that other people live. I have a bank card, but I don't have a chip on my bank card, so I can't gamble online. Because a transaction on a bank card is like buying something from a shop. And it doesn't enable me at 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm having a bad day through mental health to get up at middle at night and gamble on something in a country I've never heard on and a game I've never heard on with people I've never heard on. So it's about enabling you and you taking responsibility for your own actions so you don't carry out your addiction. Addiction never goes away. All it does is lie dormant. But if you wake the beast will come awake, and then you'll go back into all the natures and characters of addiction. But also addiction also changes a personality. So I wouldn't hurt a fly. I'm the nicest person you meet. But my language changes. My opportunities change. My world changes. The way I behave changes because I have to feed my addiction. So it's important that we don't feed the addiction in the first place by allowing ourselves not to take personal responsibility for our actions. And it's important that we put in place the things that stop us from carrying out our addiction. Thank you.